If you work with cash pay patients and you're wondering, why don't they buy into me? I've tried everything. I'm looking for something to get me over that edge. Well, this video is going to be perfect for you. My name is Dr. Garcia. I help cash-based physical therapists improve clinical outcomes and patient satisfaction. When you look at why people don't buy into your services, why they don't continue to schedule with you, I'm going to show you something called the 7-38-55 rule. And this is going to help you be able to navigate why patients don't connect and ultimately choose you as their preferred provider. The 7-38-55 rule was created by a psychologist at UCLA, and this actually changed my practice as I learned about it. It says that when you are in front of someone, when you are trying to create emotion or meaning to be able to help impact their life in some way, 7% of that total meaning is conveyed via words. That means that only 7% of what you say actually creates emotion or meaning in the person in front of you. 38% of that meaning is created through your tone. How well you use your tone. You become more accommodative and you're comfortable to more assertive. It changes how somebody feels when you change your tone. And 55% of that total meaning comes from your body language, how you look, how you sit, how you feel, how your posture is. Now, how is this impactful to your practice? Well, if you work with cash pay patients, you have to understand they're choosing to go out of network for a reason. They're looking for something different. They're looking for a better service, a better experience, better outcomes. So you as a cash pay physical therapist, whether you're in network, out of network, or cash, you do have to understand, you do have to gain buy-in. The only way you're going to create that is through those three things: the words that you use, the tone that you use, and the body language. Now, if we rephrase those percentages, we now understand 93% of creating emotion and meaning and helping someone understand what you can do for them. 93% of how you convey that is nonverbal. If you're a physical therapist, you probably are what we call an analytic. You love data. You want to know exactly why. You're very systematic. You're very organized. For you, words are important, but that's how you communicate. Not every patient does. And when you're working with a cash pay patient, you have to figure out what their wants and needs are. But even if you know those, you have to be able to summarize it in a simple way that you create meaning and emotion, because that's why they choose you. So if you're trying to figure out why you're stuck and why you can't get patients to buy into your services, you can't get them past the initial evaluation, you can't get them off the phone call, you can't get them into your business or the business that you work for, you're probably missing one of those steps, and you're probably using words to convey meaning. Why? Because you're an analytic. That's how you communicate. Now, if you're speaking to another analytic, if you were trying to help another physical therapist, it's probably how they're going to communicate. But nonetheless, the energy and meaning that you create and how you're going to show them, how you're going to help them, is 93% nonverbal, which means that your tone and your body language are the most important thing to fine tune when you have a patient or a customer in front of you. So if you're a cash-based physical therapist or want to be a cash-based physical therapist, you need to start working on your tone. Are you going to become a little bit more assertive, working with somebody who needs a little bit more direction, needs to be told what to do, or a little bit more accommodative and saying, absolutely, we'll partner together? And what does your body language say? Are you confident? Are you going to give them everything that they need with your tone, with your body language, because you're showing how passionate you are, and they believe that, using everything that you've done in that session, all the words you're describing, but more importantly, they feed into what you're showing them. So if you're stuck and you don't know what to do next, you have to work on your tone and body language. But how do you work on that? The only way you improve your tone and body language is you have to feel passionate. You have to feel what you're doing. Because you can have the perfect script, give them exactly what they want, and that's only 7% of the total equation. So if you're stuck, it's because you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in the product that you deliver, and you don't believe that you can deliver that message to that person. And that's why you can't improve your tone or your body language. Now, if you're looking at improving your outcomes, looking at improving your patient satisfaction, work on those two things to point you in the right direction. Stop looking for the scripts. Stop looking for the perfect thing to say or do. The direction you need is, do you believe in yourself? So there you have it. 93% of everything that you do to create meaning and emotion in front of somebody is done with those two things. Now you know. So I hope this helps in your clinical practice. Begin working on those. Just start somewhere to get you on that next level. Instead of trying to figure out what to say, it's how am I conveying it. Enjoy. Hi, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for my weekly tips on treating cash pay patients, becoming that expert in your community, and thriving in business. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.